What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tower, man, back with another motherfucking banger, you feel me? So today, we're gonna be talking about, we got a little short little segment for y'all boys, man. Top 5 things and reasons why relationships will not last in 2024 in this Gen Z and Gen Alpha generation. You feel me? Well, I ain't gonna say Gen Alpha because them still some young bucks, but this Gen Z generation, my brother. I always say this is my number one thing is being God centered in your relationship, especially because taking time to get closer to Jesus Christ plays a big part in that, man. To all my viewers who don't believe in Jesus Christ or you have a different view of life whatsoever, man, feel free to communicate that in my chat. I don't judge. I like to talk to everybody. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and that is a form of knowing yourself and what you truly stand for. So, just Jesus wants you to live and honor your loved one. That's in the Bible. He states that men and women are stronger together as one. Not man and man, not woman and woman. Man and woman are stronger together. Coming with that comes a lot of other responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? You want to be closer to God by yourself to the point to where y'all can come together as one and get closer to God. You don't look for that person to get you closer to God. You don't want to do that. God sends people in your life for a reason, but don't look at that person to build your relationship with God, because if that person leaves, is that relationship going to go out the window too with God? No. So you need to build that on your own. And then that plays a big part is coming into this relationship. Like, yeah, we both God centered. We're going to read our Bible together. We're going to do this together. We're going to do that together. You know, that building that relationship bond strongly off that, y'all can get through anything, bro. Anything that goes on, y'all can get through it. My next thing, man, is thinking your way is always the right way. If you take turns in a relationship, that's not good. If you look at, for example, oh, it's your turn to wash the dishes. It's your turn to fold clothes. It's your turn to pay this. It's your turn to pay that. It turns into a competition of who does what. You don't want to look for that in a relationship. Like, if you look for that, that's what destroys it. Take each other's sides, man. Take each other's sides. Don't think your side is always right. Don't think that you say the right things all the time. Don't think that your point is always valid and this person's is not. You may have times that your significant other is right. You may have times you are right. You may have times where neither of y'all are right, or both of y'all have a reason to be right. But that's the point of communicating with each other. In my opinion, taking turns is like a video game. If you're playing a video game in a relationship, that's not a relationship. You don't play games when you're trying to be in a relationship. And the reason I compare that to a relationship, because you take turns when you're playing a video game majority of the time. You take turns with somebody. You take turns with one another when you're playing the game. Why take turns doing something as a relationship instead of doing it together? Why should this person be entitled to doing this and you be entitled to doing that? Like, the only thing that I stand by, which goes back to my first thing, God says the man is supposed to protect and provide. The woman's supposed to nurture the home. Life. Following the Bible. And that's something I'm personally trying to get good at myself, guys. I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying that at all. I'm starting to read my Bible more. I'm starting to try to understand, get closer to God myself. And I feel like y'all should take that step too. You shouldn't need nobody to push you to tell you to do that. That's the way, man. Jesus Christ the way. You gotta believe. Believe he died for your sins and rose in 3 days so you can repent. So you can live a life. I ain't even light my wood yet, man. Plays a big part as far as gaslighting your significant other. For example, you telling them, oh, you went out yesterday, so I'm gonna go out tonight with my friends. Why do you take that as a competition? That turns things into competitions. Now, for example, this is one thing I really truly love about the person that I am currently with. Let me go out, let me go do some shit. She don't have to do it. Like she ain't gotta go out the next day cause I went out. She ain't gotta go out that night cause I went out, and it's vice versa. Like we don't look at it as a competition. If one another want to go do something, as long as you honest and do what you gotta do, that's the way to go. It ain't no point to sneak it. And I feel like that plays a big part in that too. Like, don't compete with your significant other to prove a point. Communication with one another. Communication, time of communication. Personally feel our generation does not spend time to learn one another. We tend to think we know each other so well to the point to where we don't pay attention. Let me run that back for y'all. We tend to think we know each other so well that we stop paying attention. For example, you dating and talking to somebody for 6, XYZ, 7, 10, 9, 8 years. You're not paying attention to the things that you peeped in that first year or two. You're not looking at these signs or the way your partner's acting or feeling a different way, changing, anything like that, because we all change on a daily basis. Everybody, and I'm talking as far as mentally, maybe not physically, but mentally. You never know what goes on in another person's head. Somebody, as far as me, because I've been in that position, relationships, nigga, I don't want to talk to you about what I got going on. Parents, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just stuck in my head. I'm on my own. And that's what we all lack at. We don't know how to communicate. We don't know how to learn that person or be up to date with this person. Knowing what they like. Because this person may like this 1 or 2 years in, then go down 12 years from now, this person don't like that. That's something that you have to adapt to if you really love that person. All think differently from each other. Or some may think like me, some may think like this person, some might think like Johnny. You never know. We all think differently, or some think the same in the same way. But what makes your point more valid than that person's? What makes me right and you wrong? We don't judge that, bro. And that's something we all lack. We all lack that in relationships. We all lack those type of things. Not even just relationships. We lack that in life. This generation. We lack that in life in general. Our points are more valid than somebody else's. That's played on social media a lot. That also is a big point in this. Social media plays a big effect on relationships nowadays. And that's because people let social media control their relationships. You can't tell me you don't get on social media and you see someone choosing or making a decision based off what social media say. For example, you get on Twitter and you see somebody post they messages between their significant other. They going through problems or they say a certain thing and they asking Twitter, what should they do? Why you ain't asking God? Why you ain't figure that out yourself, shorty? Why you gotta go ask them? I don't really be seeing niggas do that, cause that's some female shit. But if it is niggas out here that go post they girl, you and your girl messages on social media and ask people for validation, that's some clown ass shit. The old generation, they do these things. I pray for our generation on a daily basis, man. We're so corrupt. God also says in the Bible he will return in the adulterous generation. Boy, if we ain't adulterous, I don't know what adulterous is, man. Loyalty versus lust. For example, I'm gonna give you 3 examples of lust. You with this person, or you're attracted to this person because of their sex, money, fame, anything of that sort of nature. They benefit you in other things other than love in your heart. They benefit you for worldly things, fleshly things. That's lust. And that's, you just attract to this person because of how they look. Come on, bro, I done been there. You just attract to this person because of how they look. Now you in some shit you ain't think you was finna be in, because you lusted. You just thought about fucking. Now you in some shit. Or you lust with a bitch and this bitch done fucked around and set you up. People, anything. Niggas, there's niggas out here that's desperate for that, bro. There's niggas out here that'll do anything for a female. They ain't gotta be theirs. That's the problem. You clown ass niggas. But as I should say, loyalty. Cause you can't have love without loyalty. So I'm not gonna say love first. You need loyalty in order to say that you love somebody. You can't have love for someone and not loyalty. You can't. Nah, it's niggas I be ready to hop in a jumpsuit about. But would they do that for me? These your people, these your homeboys. But when it come down to that situation, who gonna really fold? This is the sentence of the day, chat. You cannot have an intimate relationship based off of competition. Remember that. Always tell yourself that when you in these situations. You cannot have an intimate relationship, a loving relationship, a loyal relationship based off competition. But man, I just pray for our generation, bro, because it's so much wild shit that goes on, man. Everything that is pushed on social media plays a big part on everybody. I bet if that shit was gone for 2-3 days, people wouldn't even know how to react. And I'm trying to blow up off the social media. I don't sit here talking shit, but I'm speaking real. No cap. Man, Tube, I want y'all to let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? Like, do y'all think we are the worst generation? What generation do y'all personally think messed it up or is messing it up for the future of us? Because these kids, these youngins in this generation alpha, whatever it's called, these young niggas that are kids or our little brothers, what they looking up to, you feel me? Like, what they seeing on a daily basis, whether it's social media, nigga, these, and fuck them niggas. I'm not going to war. Fuck all that. They talking about you gotta go to war cause if you 18. Man, nigga, who? I'm not going. I'm not fighting for this corrupt ass country. I don't know about you niggas, but I'm not. They gonna have to make me a fucking felon. I don't care. God got me. Cause I ain't doing it. But I'm random as fuck. But anyways, thank y'all for watching the video, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, man. I'm also gonna be putting my TikTok and all my other socials in the description, so make sure y'all go fuck with that. We gonna be reacting to more videos. Let me know in the comments what y'all think y'all want me to react to. I'm react to a video every week. I also got some gaming content coming for y'all this week. So we lit, man. We on the grind, on the siege, man. We playing whatever y'all want. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to my channel, man. It's your boy Ty World, and I'm out, man. Peace.
Bitch, I wake up in the morning, spark a blunt and beat myself. Take a look up in the mirror, I just wanna squeeze myself. I done been through so much smoke to where I couldn't even see myself. I never need a bitch, but I'ma always need myself. Diamond shining off my charm, I think I